Well, hey family, this is Darlene. Want to thank you for stopping by the Jury by BDK YouTube channel. I know you didn't come here for a sermon. So here's the video. And guess what? We'll talk. Well, hey family, happy Friday. This is Darlene stopping by real quick. I'm getting ready to use these real pretty cranberry red and gold 25 millimeter hand painted wood beads. So we're going to go ahead and use these. And these are going to be two really quick boho bracelets. We're going to be using some of the glass beads, these right here. Another little glass bead, this clear one. And I went ahead and just wrapped this bead right here, and it's going to be the charm on one of the big bracelets. And then I went ahead and already wrapped a couple of wire spacers. Just time. I'm a little tired, so I just went ahead and did these. And I think there is a video showing how to do the wire spacers like this. And if there is a video, I'll go ahead and attach it to this video. And then that way, if you want to make some of these wire spacers, you can go ahead and do that. And you want to always make sure that at the bottom, that wire is closed all the way so you can put the cord through. So you put the cord through there, and then it comes through the top, right there at the top, through the top hole, just like that. So it's the bottom and then the top, and then by making sure that you got the hole right there in the middle, it centers it. It meaning that the cord is centered, so it's not going side to side when you beat it. And then we are going to go ahead and get started. I should have went ahead and left this beaded, so I'm going to go ahead and bead the wire, put that through, and then I need to make sure that this is right in the center. So like right in the center, so I can put the cord right through like that. And then we grab us a nice big pretty bead, and that wire rests right against that bead like that. And then we'll go ahead and grab this one, and just bead it right through. Let's see if I can get it right through the hole right there. And go ahead and pull it through, and we need to make sure it'll rest right on top of the bead like that. And then we'll grab another bead, go ahead and put it on that side, and then we're going to put another bead on this side. And then this is what this will look like right here. Really pretty. Looks nice and rich. Just real pretty. And then we're going to go ahead, because I was thinking to go ahead and just use all red beads, to just do it this way. But then I'm going to go ahead, I think, and put these clear. And I think the only way that I would do it this way, let's see. So I think the only way I would keep putting the red beads on, now that's really pretty, but the only way I would keep beading with the red beads is I would put the wire spacers, like keep putting the wire spacers here, like between the beads, boom, boom. And then that way it'll give it a nice different look. But in this case, I'm going to go ahead and keep these three. I'm going to take the rest of these off. And it looks like that. And then we're going to go ahead and put two of the clear, these right here. Two of these clear beads on here. Just to give it a different, the bracelet a different look. So then we'll put these on here, and that adds, to me, a nice different touch to the bracelet. And then we're going to put a couple more of the red beads on. Like that. And then one here. One here. Pull those together, and then that's what we got. That's really pretty. I really like this. I'm loving how the clear beads, they look white, but then they're clear. And then we're just gonna go ahead and tie it. One, two, and I like to make nice big knots, and I like to make the nice big knots because to me it adds another layer of security because these beads have really big knots. So I try to build up the knot so that the knot can fill in the hole, and then what happens is when the knot goes inside the hole, it fits snug. That's the idea of it, you know, just kind of. And people do cut and put glue or burn it, and you can do that. Whatever works for you, by all means, do what works for you. You know, if you like to cut the cord, if you like to tie it once and then burn the cord and glue the cord, by all means do that. If you like to cut the cord after 3 times of doing it and, you know, put some glue on it, you know, do that. It's like whatever works for you when you're creating. You want to have the most perfect, peaceful, creative process that you possibly can, you know, without letting other people's perceptions or, you know, their perspectives or their thoughts or anything invade your creative thoughts. So if you want to tie knots and then burn it, do that. If you want to tie the knots and then put glue, do that. You know, whatever you want to do. If you want to be doubling it to where the knots are so thick that they fit inside of the hole and it creates that extra security, by all means do that. But it's whatever works for you. But anyway, this is gorgeous. I like the way that looks with the white on the side like that. That's really nice. And this can be worn just by itself. Just a nice, big, chunky, easy to wear bracelet. That looks really, really pretty. Easy, pretty. Very nice. Easy to wear. And if you're the type of person, and then it still got stretch, like I am, I go to a lot of different events. And I go to a lot of different events where you have to dress up, right? And if you're not a type of person where you got to dress up to go to events, or even like worship service, a lot of people go to worship service. So they like to dress up, you know, really nice when they go to worship service. So there are certain pieces, be it jewelry, hats, purses, shoes, you know, that you wear when you dress up. And some pieces are not for everyday wear. They're for dress up. They're for special occasions, you know, and things like that. So this is what this type of piece is right here. I can see this, very elegant, just really pretty, looks very rich. Like just dress up, even with a real pretty maroon or cranberry dress that might have some gold accent in it or something. This is gorgeous. So then what we're going to do, this is really pretty. We are going to take this clear bead right here. And let's see, I hope this will fit. The 1.5. Oh yeah, that went in. That's good. Okay. And then we'll put this here, and then let me see. We got some coloring on these right here. These round color beads. Let's see how these will work with it. So these are just going to be 2 very easy. Yeah, that'll work. 2 very easy simple bracelets. And then I'm just using 2 small gold beads like that. And that matches really well. And then we are going to grab some more of our 25mm beads, hand painted, really pretty. We're just going to fill these in. I might only need to use, let's see, 3, 6, maybe 7. Nice. Very nice. It all blends very well together. And then we'll go ahead and tie it. One, two, tight. 1, 2, 3, tight. 1, tight. 1, 2. In no particular order, I just do it 1, 2, 3, tie it, and then 1 time. And then I'll do it 1 more time. And then just making sure that I'm pulling it and pulling the cord, and it fits right. See how it goes right into that hole? So you pull it and it's nice and snug in the hole. And then we got this one on, and then we got this one on. 2 beautiful bracelets, all that color, just they match really good. And then this one, I just went ahead and made a charm. I went ahead and just wrapped one of the beads. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to double the jump rings. So this was really quick. And it was quick because I already had the bead wrapped. And then I already had the spacers made. So I'm going to put this right here. And we're going to put 1 more jump ring on here. Put that there. Nothing wrong with two jump rings. I think it adds a nice little extra touch to it too. So then that's what that looks like. Very pretty, right? That looks very rich, just real pretty. You guys let me know what you think. Very pretty. I only got 2 of these left. I think I'm going to paint some more of these beads. And then I want to make another bracelet like this. But I want to make it with the gold spacer wires just all the way around the bracelet. And then maybe like make a couple of these. Not a couple, like maybe 4 or 5 of them to go on fair. So these right here. Because I like the way they look. Very rich. Very elegant too. The whole set looks very elegant. So that gold always adds a nice little extra something to it. But anyway, Darlene Knight for Jewelry by BDK. Happy Friday. I hope everybody is looking forward to their weekend. You got a whole lot of good stuff planned, even if it's just to relax or do whatever it is you plan to do. That's good stuff. I know family is still here from out of town, and you know, everybody is still kind of moving around, enjoying each other until some of our people leave out. I think that Sunday or Monday. But, you know, people are still moving around, having a good time, just doing what it is that they do. A lot of shopping going on. I know a lot of people doing a lot of shopping and stuff too. But anyway, try to get some rest up and around there. And then guess what? We'll talk.